What is up, legends? We are back, and we are in Echocalypse or Echocalypse, or however you want to pronounce it. We are back, and it came out official launch SEA October 19th. I was busy throughout the weekend. You guys saw I dropped bad videos, so it kind of got pushed back, which is probably going to be talked about the following week, but we're still here, and I wanted to actually showcase everything in it really fast. We already know what the game is about. You see I'm level 31 and stuff like this, so I've been around for a little while. And the game is kind of interesting because what it does is it gives you a select summon, but you have to do it according to finishing content. So we can go in here and go after SSR summon. I'm gonna show you how this works in a second. All right, so we already have Dina. So this is automatically a no. We're not gonna pick this. So this summon turned into Dina. And I already did round one. And round one, I actually got Dina. That's why we're not gonna take her this one. So let's go ahead to this one. All right, see what this turns into. Zawa. Okay, so I have to see what Zawa does. Be a cutie, because the majority of the girls are cuties in this anyway, so that's kind of neither here nor there. So we're gonna look. I want to see what Zawa does. Oh, they're not gonna be seeing from here. I would have to actually look at the profile. There she is. Zawa distorts space, dealing 50% magic damage to an enemy corresponding to position in the surrounding enemy. So she's gonna hit that one enemy and everybody around. Okay. Magic damage to corresponding position. So she does it twice. That means she's not going to hit everybody, just everybody in that general area. So it's like a situational AoE. What's your passive? Zawa can analyze strengths or weaknesses for additional buff she has over the target. Her damage increases by 10% up to 30%. Okay. Not bad. I would definitely pick her over Dina because I already got Dina. Alright, so let's see what this one turns into. Alright, skip. Make this faster. They have other stuff that they get into. Oh, so we got Wajet. Another one of the dark skins. I don't think she's really considered. Well, she is. Because she's Egyptian. Alright, so card pool. Alright, so I actually didn't look at what you do. So launches an attack, deal into the back row. So she's a back row attacker. Breaks her limits with the God Ice, and then, oh, that's good damage. 20% chance to target more for the rage. Okay. Gaze confuses people. When Wajet's HP falls below 30%, her normal attack and skill inflicts silent. That's interesting. That's an interesting mechanic. Obviously, another cutie. I would probably pick Zawa. I know you're like dark skinned waifu, but I would probably pick Zawa because she's more useful. Wajet is really situational, and I'm not just gonna pick her because she's a dark skinned cutie. Just like you have to be useful too. That's why I always really like the dark skinned characters that are good and look cute and stuff like that. You gotta have both. All right, so essentially to actually get this, what you need right here is you can draw 10 times per round after you meet the draw conditions. I'm not sure, did I meet the draw conditions already? I might have. Let's see if I can pick Zawa now. No, I didn't meet the draw conditions yet. I believe I have to go a certain length down. I have to go to 16 kilometers down. That's a lot. I don't even think how far I've been down. I've been down 10. That's what I said. I don't think I've been down 16. I had a hell of a lot. That's not going to be for a while. But when you eventually get down there, you essentially get a free SSR, basically for progression and content. So that's pretty lit. So my team overall, right here, we got 3 SSRs. Like I said, we got Dina the first time around. We ended up getting Horus from the summon. And we got Fenrir, which you pretty much get for free, and then you get her skin for free after 7 days. So that's why you got this nice thickness looking cute right here. And this is the character you're getting. We're getting Silver. She's really good, along with, you know, showing all types of hip and breast and everything else. And then the same thing with Hannah. You get her freely as well. Thickness all over the place. And I can actually boost this. So let's do that. Should be good on money, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Now the gear is interesting because the gear is universal for the character, obviously, but you can get different rarities, as you can see. Like, this is just a white one, so I didn't have a better one for this. This is already a gear cap, so I actually need to get a better one for this, but I just don't have one yet. This is the better of it. It can actually go from purple to gold as well. And you see basically what's on it. Well, you can get better versions of them. And as you push your levels up even more, you get more bonuses on top of that. As you can see, like you get equipment enhancement bonuses, which goes to everything. So it's kind of simplified on what the gear is. All the characters work the same way, as you guys can see. I actually have to go into the kilometer thing because I need upgrades on these. They're not that easy to get, but yeah. So I guess you're gonna be like, should you actually play this game? Now, if you are into waifu collectors, this is about as waifu collectors as you're gonna get on the market, and it's essentially an idle game for the most part. And what you actually do, I need to go on Abyssal Drive. I wonder how far I can get. Let's try right now. We're not going all the way down. Let's try a few stages. What you see in concept as far as the combat. Nice. Now, what this essentially is kind of like a zip through type of mode. You see it's pretty fast as well. And I have that relic. I forgot how you get that relic. That's a SSR relic. It's pretty easy to actually go in here. You get these points and you get that currency that goes along with your gear. I'll show you what happens once you get to a break point. This is just a low stage, so it's not hard at all. Now, if you want to, you can control all of this, but, you know, obviously we are in just AFK auto mode right now. Now, this is a roguelite type of feeling. And what you're doing is you could choose your build. So we have 9 points right now, so we can choose Piercer if we want to, but no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick attack, because I have attack-based characters. So according to whatever you have, you want to pick. If I get that piercing again, then I'll do that. But for the most part, attack is going to do real well for me. You also build currency. Essentially, after every 4 wipes on the enemy side, you get to choose a passive. And they all stat and upgrade, so it just gets better overall like that. So if you are a AFK idle kind of fan, this game does have an idle component. It's very limited. It's not like other games where they just, not like a Memento Mori where they just, if you log out, they'll just fight for you and like passively while you're gone. It doesn't necessarily work like that. All right, so now we have fusion crit rate, which is very good. Fusion crit resist. So we're gonna go fusion crit rate. Let's increase power. We got a relic at number 2, but we're not gonna do that because we're not gonna just keep going all the way out. Essentially what this does is allow you to go into this shop right here and start buying all this stuff, which you see I have 860 right now. And you need 20 to get one of these, and you can kind of like look and see which one that you want to go with. And you see you also have these right here, so you have to kind of like piece it together. You see like on this bastion right here, I have 10 pieces. I don't even know where I got them 10 pieces from. Must have been from an event. Then you have modification protocol, which gives you EXP and ways to actually change up stuff. You have elite procurement, which is when you get all the way down there, which I ain't nowhere near because that's like god tier type of stuff. And then you have trailblazer, which is even bigger. You have to like get far down there. You have your normal store right here, which is pretty much your summon stuff. So you can see I can actually buy pieces of characters and put pieces to character together. So like say if I want to get her, which you know you should get 2 pieces of her, so now I got 2 pieces of her. You can actually refresh it if you don't want to go mess around with all of that. It'll take you a while to get gold. I was just doing it to show you, but I did actually want this character, so that's fine. And so they put somebody else in there, and usually the golds are 200 per 1 piece, so that pretty much tells you how much you need to just raw buy it out. You can do the same thing with the gear right here. Yes, we know. They're pretty much warning you, saying, hey, you got a gold one right there. You sure you want to do that? And then so on and so forth. Let's head down here. And then you have beast procurement if you want to go into that. Pretty much like PPP. Abyss was just in there. Then quantum, which I don't believe I opened yet. And then furniture, which I did have open, which you can just go in here and buy stuff furniture wise for your house, for your characters, so they feel better and all that type of stuff. And look at this cutie right here. Okay, now the cool thing about this game, I didn't want to do that. The cool thing about this game is that it's a really laid back type of game, but it takes tactics. Like, and then most of the events are hard. Like the special events, like this game don't play around with you. Like you think just because it's like a easygoing waifu type of game that you just gonna get stuff and get out there. Events be hard. They be like, oh, you can do these first 2-3 stages right here, but when you try to go over there and be with the big boys, they're like, nah, go level up, sir. They kick your behind right back out of there. And I appreciate that because you got to get good. And you guys know I've been saying this for almost 10 years now. I like the games that force you to get good. And this game is very, very misleading in the beginning because it makes you think that it's going to be one of those games where you're just going to idle your way through and it's going to be super easy, and it's not the case. So, yeah. So, with that said, we're going to head over into the summons, which you can see we have right here. I don't think that I am particularly interested in any of these, but I am going to summon on them just because. What does Bastet do? Card pool. %. So that's actually nice damage on your single target, Bastet. What do you do over here? Good at finding enemies. Okay, so an armor break too. Okay, she's a boss killer. I got a summon on this. Grants all enemies, grants all allies shield of her attack. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good. You're pretty good. And who was the other girl? Audrey. Breaks through enemy formation, dealing 105 magic damage to one random enemy. That's 105 is pretty good. Audrey casts a spell to support her enemies. Regen for 2. Wow. Only the back row though. 50% chance to add the rage to all targets. Oh, so you can add half a special. Okay, and 100%. Oh, she kind of good too. Audrey takes the lead, meets battle full strength. She starts the battle with full. She just starts off with her special. Oh, that's kind of broken. What's over here? All right, so we already got Bionac. Gandiva. I could piece together Gandiva. I'm not worried about that. But I guess we'll summon for it anyway, since we have stuff for it. Obviously didn't get it. All right, so that's cool. And that turns into parts that I can use to upgrade my other stuff anyway. So let's head over here to draw case. Oh, I wasn't even in the rotation up. I was just in the advanced draw. Well, Audrey's over here too, but what does Vivi do? Besides be thick. It looks like you're an assassination character just from the first thing. PvP unit. I'm not that interested in this one. The problem is that it's getting characters from historically, since I've been playing this in the Asian version going over to the SEA version, getting characters in this banner is substantially easier. It just is. Than it is over here. Like it's gonna be anybody. I do want Bastet, but she's not gonna come out because she's just not gonna come out. So I'm better off over here. Okay. We'll wrap at this right here because I don't want to use all my currency. Another dark skin waifu. Another thick dark skin waifu. She's a bunny rabbit named Babs. That's black. Just want to point that out. And Babs is a Gyru name. That's hella Asian. That's funny. That's really funny. You have to be really anime to understand. All my anime people who watch it know exactly what that character is. That's really funny. You gotta think about it for a second, but that's good. That's good, devs. So that's all I got in this video. I enjoy this game as a passive game. It's not something that you're gonna be crazy. It's not your main game. It's just a game that you play. And the stuff that you get in the mail never goes away. So even if you miss a couple of days and stuff like that, you can still keep up. So just keep yourself in rankings and PvP, and you relatively will get currency and summons that even if you don't actively play the game, you can still come back. Like after like a week, let's say you take a week or come back, you still have currency to make a summon and play and have stuff. That's just how the game works. So that's actually lit in my opinion, because like say you don't have time, or this ain't your main game, you can still keep up. That's neither here nor there, but you know, that's a good thing. So Horus is judging you, and I will catch you guys next video. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.